We are doubtful whether it will affect the consciousness of mankind. Hitlers have affected the consciousness of mankind, right? Napoleon, the Caesars, the butchers of the world have affected mankind. And also, the good people have affected mankind. I mean good people, not respectable people, but the good being those who live a life wholly, not fragmented. And the great teachers of the world have affected human consciousness. Individuals have affected human consciousness. But if there were a group of people who understood all this, what we've been talking about, not verbally, but actually live that life with great integrity, then it will affect the whole consciousness of man. This is not a theory. This is an actual fact. Because great warriors have affected mankind, right? If you understand that simple fact, you will see it goes right through television, newspapers. Everything is affecting the consciousness of man. So, love cannot exist where there is a motive, where there is attachment, where there is ambition and competitiveness. And love is not desire and pleasure. Just feel that, see it. And also, what is the relationship between human beings when death occurs, when death takes place? Right? Let's talk about it together. Because we are going to all this in order to bring about order in our life, right? Order in our house, which has no order, where there is so much disorder in our life, and without establishing deep an order that is whole, integral, meditation has no meaning whatsoever. See the logic of it, right? Because if my house is not in order, I may sit in meditation, hoping through meditation I'll bring order. But what happens when I'm living in disorder and I meditate? I have fanciful dreams and illusions and all kinds of nonsensical results. But a sane man intelligent, logical, must first establish order in daily life. Then we can go into the depth of meditation together. And the meaning of that meditation, the beauty of it, the greatness of the width of it, and so on. So, we have also to understand what death is. Whether we are very young, middle-aged, or old, is part of our life. As love is part of our life, pain is part of our life, agony, suspicion, arrogance, that's part of our life. But we do not take death as part of our life. We want to postpone it, put it as far away from us as possible. To have a time interval, space between the living and the dying. So we ought to together go into this question, which is again rather complex, what death is. If you have observed, and I'm sure we have, all religions have somehow avoided this question. Avoided it in the sense, in the Christian world it is, somebody suffers for you. In the Asiatic world, there is the whole idea, you have lived in the past, you will die and be born next life. If you are going to be born next life, live rightly now. Lead a righteous life. Lead a life which doesn't hurt others, which is not cruel, and so on. But those who believe in the afterlife, in the Asiatic world, don't care a pin about leading a righteous life. It's just a belief, like all beliefs that have no substance. So, putting all that aside, the Christian concept of death and suffering, and the Asiatic conclusion about reincarnation, karma, that which you sow you will pay, as part of that Asiatic concept. Putting those two aside, the Christian and the Asiatic concern or explanation or lack of confrontation with death, let us together go into it. It may be unpleasant, because nobody wants to